Hello, my name is Jasmine, and I'm the teen librarian at the Lamont Public Library District. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a few new teen fiction, nonfiction, and graphic novels for the month of February that you'll be able to find here at the library. At the end, I'll also be telling you about teen programs we're offering this winter and service hour opportunities that you might be interested in. Let's get started. Snow Globe by Soyoung Park. In a world of constant winter, only the citizens of the climate-controlled city of Snow Globe can escape the bitter cold. But this perfect society is hiding dark and dangerous secrets within its frozen heart. Enclosed under a vast dome, Snow Globe is the last place on Earth that's warm. Outside Snow Globe is a frozen wasteland, and every day citizens face the ice world to get to their jobs at the power plant, where they produce the energy Snow Globe needs. Their only solace comes in the form of 24-hour television programming streaming directly from the Dome City. The residents of Snow Globe have fame, fortune, and above all, safety from the desolation outside their walls. In exchange, their lives are broadcast to the less fortunate outside, who watch eagerly, hoping for the chance to one day become actors themselves. Chobam lives for the time she spends watching the shows produced inside Snow Globe. Her favorite, Goal Around, starring Gol Harari, Snow Globe's biggest star, and it turns out the key to getting Chobam her dream life. Because Harari is dead, and Chobam has been chosen to take her place, only life inside Snow Globe is nothing like what you see on television. Reality is a lie, and truth seems to be forever out of reach. Reader-likes include Matched by Allison Conde and Scythe by Neal Shusterman. Rebel Skies by Anne Sai Lin. Kurara has never known any other life than being a servant on board the Midori, a flying ship serving the military elite of the Mikoshiman Empire, a vast realm of floating cities. Kurara also has a secret. She can make folded paper figures come to life with a flick of her finger. But when the Midori is attacked and Kurara's secret turns out to be a power treasured across the empire, a gut-wrenching escape leads her to the gruff Himura, who takes her under his wing. Under Himura's tutelage, and with the grudging support and friendship of his crew, Kurari learns to hunt Shikigami, wild paper spirits sought after by the Princess Mikoshima. What does the princess really want with this Shikigami? Are they merely enchanted figures without will or thought, or are they beings with souls and minds of their own? As fractures begin to appear both across the empire and within Kurara's understanding of herself, Kurara will have to decide who she can trust. Her fate and the fate of her friends, and even the world, may rest on her choice. And time is running out. Reader-likes include All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace and A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Conditions of a Heart by Bethany Mangle. For fans of Talia Hilbert and Lynn Painter comes a funny and unflinchingly honest story about a teen who must come to terms with her disability and what it means for her identity, her love, her life, and her future. Bryn Kwan is desperate for her high school persona to be real. That Bryn is head of the yearbook committee, the favorite for prom queen, and definitely not crumbling from a secret disability that's rapidly wearing her down. If no one knows the truth about her condition, Bryn doesn't have to worry about the pitying looks or accusations of being a faker that already destroyed her childhood friendships. She's even willing to let go of her 4-year relationship with her first love, Oliver, rather than reveal that a necessary surgery was the reason she ignored his existence for the entire summer. But after Bryn tries to break up a fight at a pep rally and winds up barred from all of her clubs in senior prom, she has nothing left to prop up her illusion of being just like everyone else. During a week-long suspension from school, she realizes that she doesn't quite recognize the face in the mirror, and it's not because of her black eye from the fight. With a healthy sister who simply can't understand, and a confused ex-boyfriend who won't just take a hint and go away like a normal human being, Bryn begins to wonder if it's possible to reinvent her world by being the person she thought no one wanted, herself. Daughter of the Bone Forest by Jasmine Skye. Rosie is a bone familiar, gifted with the power to shift into animals marked with exposed bone. She spends most of her days in the magical bone forest, caring for her feral grandmother and hiding her powers to avoid conscription by the Witch King's army, until the day that Princess Shaw, a witch known as Death Heir, visits the forest. When Rosie saves Shaw's life, the princess offers her the chance to attend the prestigious school, Witch Hall, as payment. Though Rosie is wary of Shaw's intentions, she cannot pass up the opportunity to find the cure for her grandmother's affliction. But at Witch Hall, Rosie finds herself embroiled in political games she doesn't understand. Shaw wants Rosie for her entourage, a partner to help lead the coming war. All Rosie wants is to stay out of trouble until she can graduate and save her grandmother. But she can't deny her attraction to Shaw or the comfort Shaw's magic gives her. Will Rosie give in to her destiny, or will the Bone Forest call her home once and for all? Reader-likes include Venom and Vow by Anne Marie McLemore and Court of the Undying Seasons by Adrienne Strickland. The Girl, the Ring, and the Baseball Bat by Camille Gomera Tavares. Rosie, Capricorn, does great in class, wants nothing more than to get into the prestigious Innovation Technology Institute and kiss this awful school goodbye. Her talisman? A magical jacket from her mother's past that gets people to do whatever she says. Carol, a Leo, Rosie's older sister, always been close to their estranged father, and always butted heads more with their restrictive mother. A trip to Dominican Republic for her father's wedding leads her deep into family history that clears up any illusions about her parents she's ever had. Her talisman? A baseball bat that fixes whatever it breaks. Zeke, certified triple Pisces, up in cold Jersey City living with his aunt after his grandmother dies and his father moves to London to take care of his mother. He crushes on everyone. He knows he'll find happiness and love and maybe a way out of his depression. His talisman, a manifestation stone that will make anyone fall in love with him. Rosie, Cairo, and Zeke and their talismans find themselves intertwined in a magical, hilarious, and whip-smart outsiders for the modern day. Reader-likes include You Must Not Miss by Katrina Leno and Make Me a Liar by Melissa Landers. On to nonfiction. Everything I Learned About Racism I Learned in School by Tiffany Jewell. From preschool to higher education and everything in between, everything I learned about racism I learned in school focuses on the experiences of Black and brown students faced directly as a result of racism built into schools across the United States. The overarching nonfiction narrative follows author Tiffany Jewell from early elementary school through her time at college, unpacking the history of systematic racism in the American educational system along the way. Throughout the book, other writers of the global majority share a wide variety of personal narratives and stories based on their own school experiences. Contributors include New York Times bestseller Joanne Ho, award winner Min Lee, Randy Babai, Tori Maldonado, and authors James Bird and Rebecca Brarucki. Author-educators Amelia A. Sherwood, Roberto German, Liz Kleinrock, Gary R. Gary Jr., Lorena German, Patrick Harris II, Shirley Martin, Dave Ryan Barcito, Castro Harris, just to name a few. And even a couple of teen writers. Everything I Learned About Racism I Learned in School provides young folks with the context to think critically about chart their own course through their current schooling and any future schooling they may pursue. Reader-likes include A Long Time Coming by Ray Anthony Shepard and Rise Up by Crystal Marie Fleming. How the Boogeyman Became a Poet by Tony Keith Jr. Poet, writer, and hip-hop educator Tony Keith Jr. makes his debut with a powerful YA memoir in verse, tracing his journey from being a closeted gay black teen, battling poverty, racism, and homophobia, to becoming an openly gay first-generation college student who finds freedom in poetry, perfect for fans of Elizabeth Acevedo, George M. Johnson, and Jacqueline Woodson. Tony dreams about life after high school, where his poetic voice can find freedom on the stage and page. But the boogeyman has been following Tony since he was 6 years old. First, the boogeyman was after his blackness, but Tony has learned it knows more than that. Tony wants to be the first in his family to attend college, but there is no path to follow. He also has feelings for boys, desires that don't align with the script he thinks is set for him and his girlfriend Blue. Despite a supportive network of family and friends, Tony doesn't breathe a word to anyone about his feelings. As he grapples with his sexuality and moves from high school to college, he struggles with loneliness while finding solace in gay chat rooms and writing poetry. How do you find your poetic voice when you're hiding the most important parts of yourself? And how do you escape the boogeyman when it's lurking inside of you? Reader likes include The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo and The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. Bunt by Ngozi Ukazu and Mad Rupert. Molly Bauer's first year of college is not the picture-perfect piece of art she's always envisioned. One day, at Pika, Molly discovers that through some horrific tryst of fate, her full-ride scholarship has vanished. But the ancient texts, Pika's dusty financial aid documents, reveal a loophole. If Molly and 9 other art students win a single game of softball, they'll receive a massive athletic scholarship. Can Molly's crew of ragtag artists succeed in softball without dropping the ball? The author of the New York Times bestselling Check, Please series, Ngozi Ukazu, returns with debut artist Madeline Rupert to bring an energetic young adult story about authenticity, old versus new, and college failure. It also poses the question, is art school worth it? Reader likes include You Bet Your Heart by Daniel Parker and Puddin' by Julie Murphy. Call Me Iggy by George Aguirre and Rafael Rosado. Ignacio Iggy Garcia is an Ohio-born Colombian-American living his best life. After bumping into Marisol and her coffee at school, Iggy's world is spun around. But Marisol has too much going on to be bothered with the likes of Iggy. She has school, work, family, and the uphill battle of getting her legal papers. As Iggy stresses over how to get Marisol to like him, his grandfather comes to the rescue. The thing is, not only is his abuelito dead, but he also gives terrible love advice. The worst, and so with his ghost abuelito's meddling, Iggy's life begins to unravel as he sets off on a journey of self-discovery. Call Me Iggy tells the story of Iggy searching for his place in his family, his school, his community, and ultimately as the political climate in America changes during the 2016 election, his country. Focusing on familial ties and budding love, Call Me Iggy challenges our assumptions about Latino American identity while reaffirming our belief in the hope that all young people represent. Perfect for lovers of multi-generational stories like Displacement and The Magic Fish. The Fox Maidens by Robin Ha. Kai Song dreams of being a warrior. She wants to follow in the footsteps of her beloved father, the commander of the Royal Legion. But while her father believes in Kai and trains her in martial arts, their society isn't ready for a girl warrior. Still, Kai is determined, but she is plagued by rumors that she is the granddaughter of Guhimo, the infamous 9-tailed fox demon who was killed by her father years before. Everything comes crashing down the day Kai learns the deadly secret behind her mother's past. Now she must come to terms with the truth about her identity and take her destiny into her own hands. As Kai desperately searches for a way to escape her fate, she comes to find compassion and even love in the most unexpected places. Reader likes include Flame in the Mist by Renee Adija and Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. Freshman Year by Sarah Ma. Everyone gets a fresh start. Who do you want to be? Sarah's leaving suburban Wisconsin for college in Minnesota. She has high hopes for the future. Impress her professors, meet interesting new people, stay close to her best friends and boyfriend back home, flourish as an artist, and shed her lingering high school anxieties. What seems manageable at first quickly unravels into a tailspin. She is overwhelmed by the freedom, the isolation, and all the possibilities that await in this new environment. Based on the author's personal college journal and comics, Freshman Year navigates the inner workings of an 18-year-old girl in witty and heartfelt detail. Reader likes include Firebird by Sunmi and Paper Planes by Jenny Wood. This winter, for tween and teen programs, we're offering Open Art Studio, Adventures Unite, Teen Treat Yourself, book bags, snack and study with therapy dogs. We're also doing 100 books before graduation, where you can read 100 books before graduating. Log them to your Beanstack account and win prizes on the way to 100. For service hours, we have At Your Service and Teen Volunteer Squad programs, and our Character Pen Pals letter writing program, where you can come in and pick up a kit to write letters to children as their favorite characters. We also have book reviews and advanced reader book reviews, where you get to keep the title after reviewing it. We are also launching our Teen Test Live volunteering opportunity, where you test new and existing program ideas. Teens will receive service credit for participating in Test Lab programs. The programs that are a part of the Test Lab include Open Art Studio and Snack and Study with Therapy Dogs. I also make Teen Take and Makes each month if you are looking for a quick craft to complete at home. This month's craft will be magazine wall art. In March, it's going to be hand-knit rainbow. If you would like any more information about programs or service hour opportunities, you can contact me at jwilkerson@lamontlibrary.org. Thank you and have a great day.